From the MPP to the NDC, vetting of aspirant for the Ayawaso East National Democratic Congress parliamentary primary is expected to take place today and at the party's Greater Accra Regional Office. 5 aspirants, including Hajia Amina Adam, widow of the MP Mahama Nasir Ture, and Ghana's High Commissioner to Nigeria, Baba Jamal, successfully filed nominations on Tuesday. The Greater Accra Regional Secretary of the NDC, Theophilus Tete Chai, outlined the modalities for the vetting process. But let's go live to the grounds and find out what has been happening. I have on the line my colleague Fauzu Masaudu. Hello Fauzu, good afternoon and welcome to Newsfeed.
Hi, good afternoon.
Great. Bring us up to speed. What has been happening with this particular vetted? Who has been vetted yet?
Well, Samuel, the vetting was initially scheduled to begin at 11, but the party functionary had to hold an emergency meeting to conclude on certain modalities before they commence. And so it delayed a bit, but now I can confirm to you that the process has begun. The first person in there is Baba Jamal, that's Ghana's High Commissioner to Nigeria. He's taking his stand presently.
So do you expect that all aspirants will be vetted today?
Yes, so definitely all 5 aspirants who filed their nominations yesterday are expected to appear for vetting today unless anything otherwise happens. But for now, aside Baba Jamal, I can also see Dr. Yakubu Azindo, also the party's constituency chairman who filed his nomination yesterday, and that's Dr. Mohammed Rami is also present here. So far, I have spotted 3 out of the 5 aspirants who filed their nomination yesterday. But somewhere, you also recall that yesterday the NDC functionary in the Greater Accra region, specifically the party's Greater Accra Regional Secretary, Mr. Theophilus Tete, indicated that one of the aspirants, Hajia Amina Adam, the widow of the late MP, had requested that she be vetted virtually and that they were going to hold a meeting to decide whether the request should be granted or not. Well, today we are learning that her request was denied, and so to say technically, Hajia Amina Adam is expected to also appear for the vetting today. We know that Hajia Amina Adam has been at the center of controversy because according to Islamic practice, she's supposed to observe a certain period of seclusion as a widow for at least 4 months, 10 days before she comes out. But her team has come out to, clarify that, and she's indeed observing that period of seclusion, and that her declaration of intent would not mean a violation of that Islamic practice. And so, for now, we haven't seen her around.
Right.
Once a request has been denied, that means that she's expected to appear in person. As to whether or not she will do so, we would have to wait to conclude on that.
Right. Fauzu, before I let you go, usually during some of these exercises, sometimes it gets tensions. Paint to us a picture of how the security situation is.
So earlier before Baba Jamal and Chicken, there was, it was quite a tense atmosphere, I must say. The security arrangement here and the party functionaries have to pull their teeth in controlling the crowd per outlined protocols here. The vetting is specifically happening in a designated room, but then there is a waiting area like a shed that supporters are here waiting, to cheer their respective aspirants on. But the directive is that they are supposed to exit or leave that particular shed to ensure that there is no, to prevent any unforeseen circumstances, given some of the presidents that are characterized with some of these, but then they will not have their word for it. They said no, the supporters are still hanging around here. They said they are not moving and in. So that has really been the challenge as far as security and protocol arrangements are concerned.
Right. Thank you, Fauzu Masaudu. And that was Fauzu Masaudu, our man on the ground, observing the ongoing vetting process for the NDC aspirant who want to run as a candidate for the upcoming by-election.